Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do a detailed review on this Bissell Little Green Spot Carpet Cleaner. It comes in a couple different colors, but it's $90. It's sold at Walmart. It's called the Little Green. Usually sometimes they call it the Little Green Machine, but this is the Little Green Spot and Stain Cleaner. 1400M. So check out my next video. I'm going to be doing I'll be doing a comparison with the Hoover Spotless. These two are in the same price range, and I'll compare the two side by side. But this video, I'm mainly gonna worry about this one. It's gonna be a detailed review on this Bissell Little Green. So this is a really nice carpet cleaner, and I'm gonna show you what I like about it. First off, it's relatively lightweight. It's not super heavy, but you're gonna take it to the spot. Wherever the spot is, you're gonna take this to it. It is corded. Everything kind of stores up. I do like that the cord wraps around here, and it's got this little lever here that it's easy to take the cord off. This has got a little lever here that holds the spray head and the cleaning head. So it's gonna spray out solution right here, and it's gonna suck it up right here. But it sucks kind of right here and right here. So it is nice and compact. It's not super heavy. You've got just a single on-off switch, on-off. You've got your dirty water tank, and you've got your clean water, which is where you put your water and your solution. So this tank is designed to just lift off. You just lift it off, and then it's got this plunger, and then it's got this cap you take off. So and it's in two pieces. You're going to take this off, and then that's a vent. And then that's how you're going to fill this up. I do like that this fits under a standard sink. So the tank does give you two levels. You're going to first put the solution in up to here, and then you're going to fill it up to here with water. You don't fill it all the way to the top. It does have a mark where you put the water in and the formula. And then you're simply going to turn it over. It's got this rail that it slides on, and then it kind of locks in place. We can use any standard solution, concentrated formula. Sometimes we also use the Resolve, the Pet Smart. This is mainly for when our pets make a mess in the house. I'll put a link to those detergents, those carpet shampoos in the show notes. Now over here, this is the dirty water tank. Now, again, you've got to watch this. So it's not going to shut off automatically as you're sucking the carpet shampoo up, it's going to fill up. You do not want to go above this fill line or it will make a mess. But to get this tank off, you got to do a little bit more work. You've got to lift this lever up. Lift here to release tank. And it kind of makes you think you're kind of breaking it. It kind of sounds like you're breaking it. But you got to lift that up. Now here's where you need to be careful. Dirty water will come out of this. So lift this up, but don't get crazy with this, because I was going over there one time, and if you tip this over, the dirty water will come out of this hole. There's nothing to stop it from coming out of that hole right there. So you got to be careful. If you just hold it upright and take it over to your sink or your toilet and then dump it out, right there is where you dump it out. And on the bottom, it's got this big O-ring. This is not where the stuff's going to come out, but you can take this apart and clean it. I don't think the white thing comes out though. But make sure when you put this in, it's got a notch, and the notch is going to go right here, like where the red is. Make sure it's seated all the way. Again, this is your dirty water tank, and that's where you're going to empty it. And I'm going to show you that. So again, when you get your dirty water, you're going to empty it out like that. Then when you're going to put it in, and you got to snap that down. So back over here to the wand, this is where we're going to be doing the work. It's got a trigger. It sucks all the time. The trigger is just so solution will come out of this little spray nozzle right here. So that's the only thing the trigger is for. When you've got the switch on, it is sucking the whole time. So again, you're going to take this machine and you're going to set it, not right on top of where the mess is, but you're going to set it pretty close. First thing you're going to do is get the power cord out. I do like that it has this little thing that holds the power cord on, And again, you can push this down. That lets you get all of the cord off at once. And then we're going to take it over here. It is a 3-prong plug. That night light was kind of getting in the way. So plug it in. It does have a relatively long cord, which is pretty nice. I do like the cord. This cord is nice, good quality, nice and slick. So this is one area where you may want to do the head first, because you're gonna push this little lever down, and that's going to release this, and it kind of gets caught in the cord. So maybe I should have done that first. And it just wraps around the machine. There I've got a nice long cord, and it stays connected to the machine the whole time. Let's go over dimensions really quick. So the hose is not quite 5 feet, about 58 inches. Side to side, the whole unit is about 17 inches wide. And up to the handle is about 13.5 inches. And front to back, with this hose sticking out and everything, it's about 10 inches front to back. Okay, so I've got it plugged in. I got it powered off right now. Nothing happens with it powered off, nothing. So when I turn it on, the suction's gonna start, and then there's a water pump, so that when I push this, the solution will spray out of there. So I'm gonna spray the solution, and then it's got these nice bristle brushes for kind of scrubbing, and it's gonna be scrubbing and sucking at the same time. So let's turn it on. I'm gonna press the button. There's the spray pattern that comes out. And then there's it sucking up. So it sprays a little wider than the head. Again, when I got it off, nothing happens. Now there's all kinds of different techniques, but you're just going to want to saturate the area, scrub it, and then just do a really good suction when you're done. I wouldn't spray towards the end. And then just do a bunch of suction. So here's the wastewater. This is where it comes in when I'm sucking. Again, it takes a while to fill it up. Now, one thing I've noticed, so when you've got this, holding this thing down on the carpet, it's sucking the water up, but the water tends to collect kind of in the hose. So what I leave the machine on and just lift the wand up, and you'll find that there's a bunch more solution that goes to the machine. I'll show you. So when you're done, it's good to shut them, or to leave the machine on and just let it suck air through here to kind of clean out the hose. This does not have a dedicated hose cleaner, but it's just a good idea to let the machine run. It's not on battery or anything. Let it run, let it suck some air through here to kind of clean out the machine, and you can hold the wand up if you need to. So you can see it's got a nice clear container. I can see how much solution I've got. Again, that's a vent. That's not where the solution comes out. It comes out the bottom of that. This is a thing to hold the hose when it's wrapped around. So now let's go empty the tank. Again, we got to lift this up. It kind of sounds like you're breaking it. Be careful, because the dirty water will come out of there. There's our dirty water. So again, what's nice about this, it does fit under a standard sink. That's where the water comes out. You don't have to lift, you don't take another cap off, you don't do anything. Now you're going to want to rinse it out. And see how this has sort of a low profile that'll fit under a sink. You don't have to necessarily, you could go to your bathtub though if it doesn't fit under your sink. So it's a good idea to kind of rinse it around. So it does pick up loose carpet and all kinds of stuff inside there. Then if you want to get real fancy, you can clean it by taking this out. Yeah, that's got some stuff on it. It's a good idea to clean this once in a while. It's kind of like a check valve. Make sure it's working. You can run some water down this way. Just kind of give it a good old flush. That stuff kind of sticks all around in there. Okay, so here I've got that check valve back on. Now it's time just to come over to the machine. It's got kind of a recessed area where it sits. Then pop that down and you're ready to go. You can leave solution in here so that it's ready to go. I would not leave any dirty water in the tank. It really starts to stink and gets really hard to clean. So definitely empty this every time, but I do leave this side ready to go for the next mess. So now it's got this handy little tray. Let's go ahead and put it up. Again, it's going to fit like this. Oh yeah, you can take this head off. There's a little button you press there. It's kind of hard to press, but it does pop off. You can take this over to your sink, clean it, rinse it out really well. This could get kind of dirty. That's where the solution comes out when you press the button. And again, to put it on, it's only going to go one way. Line it up and it should kind of like snap on. Then we're going to put it right here, push this little thing over. Then I'm going to wind up this, push this up, and I'm going to wind my cord up on it like this. So if you can find these at a yard sale or something, they're $90 new at Walmart right now. Amazon's not selling them, I didn't see, but they're $90 at Walmart. Let's look at some of the specs. Sometimes people, this is what it's 2.75 amps, 120 volts. I'll put a link to the solution that I used in the show notes. Check out my next video. I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison with the Hoover Spotless. A little bit bigger, but a side-by-side comparison because they're about the same price. Thanks everybody for watching, and if you could, please like and subscribe.